we're only missing one more box set of like the biggest slashers, and that would be in Nightmare on Elm Street. Scream Factory, Shout Factory, I would really like for you guys to be able to do this. Warner Brothers, what is up with holding off on the Nightmare on Elm Street box set? Hello, fellow followers, and welcome back to FanZcene. And today I have for you a new episode of Coming Soon to Blu-ray or 4K, where I will give unto you all the latest and greatest info on upcoming releases. And there's so many great titles coming out here very soon. There's been so many announcements lately. If I were to do every single title that was announced here lately, this video would be outrageously long. So I'm just going to go over some of the ones that caught my eye and some of the ones I know that a lot of you out there are super excited about, because we're just getting, like I said, just so many great titles. So let's start off first with a box set from Severin, and that would be The Incredibly Strange Films of Ray Dennis Steckler. 20 films on a 10-disc Blu-ray box set with over 30 plus hours of special features. Coming July 26. I don't know much about this title, but it just looked really cool. It looked really neat. Something that jumped out at me. Severin, I don't cover a whole lot of Severin here, which I really don't know why, because Severin does some really great, amazing titles. They got some of the strange ones, like The Incredibly Strange Films in this box set, which it jumped out at me. 10 disc, 20 films. It just looked really cool. And if anybody has any information on that set, because I'm not really sure who Ray Steckler is, let me know that in the comment section down below. But I just think it looked really cool. And I will have a link in the description down below so you can pre-order this. And for all these titles I'm going to go over, I will have links in the description for you guys. Just sounds cool. The Incredibly Strange Films. I love it. Severin. Hey, hit me up, Severin. Moving on from that, let's go to one of my all-time favorites, Kino Lorber. So for Kino Lorber, we have a brand new HDR remaster of Leviathan from 1989, starring Peter Weller. And man, this movie is a great underwater alien-esque type movie, sci-fi horror, just an amazing film. I'm really glad to see Kino Lorber putting this out with an HDR Dolby Vision master, coming sometime soon. No release date, but man, this movie is awesome. If you have not seen Leviathan, I recommend Leviathan. It's really good. It's really cool. It's really creepy. Peter Weller is amazing in it. Amanda Pays, Ernie Hudson, just a great cast. And like I said, it's very much like aliens underwater. So it's really cool. It's a really great film. If you have not seen it, check it out. I mean, what better time? Physical media, 4K. Pick it up. Moving on from Kino Lorber, let's jump into a little bit of Arrow. Arrow didn't have a huge announcement, of titles coming out very soon. It's not because they're running out of titles or anything. It's just a little bit of a slowdown. But one of the titles that they announced that really caught my eye, one that I really liked from the 90s, and that would be Flatliners. Coming August 2nd with a new 4K scan and all kinds of special features from Arrow Films. Flatliners was one of those 90s sort of sci-fi horror films as well too, that had the hottest it cast of that time. Kiefer Sutherland, Julia Roberts, Kevin Bacon, Oliver Platt, one of the Baldwin brothers. It was just, who's of anybody at that time before they were famous, as they were becoming famous, amidst of their fame. It's just one of those crazy films about life and death, and it was just really cool. And yeah, they did try to remake it later on. That's just a crap movie, a shit movie. Don't worry about that movie. Check out this one from Arrow Films video. It's going to be really cool. 4K remaster, Flatliners from the 90s. It's just so fun. I mean, it's a fun, good 90s flick. I love that. So, if you've not seen it and you want to check that out, pick it up. Moving on from Arrow, let's go into a bunch of Shout announcements. This is probably what you guys have been waiting for, these Shout announcements. So let's start off first with one that is available right now exclusively on their website. The Ninth Configuration, limited to 1,500 copies. It's from William Peter Blatty, who wrote The Exorcist, which he brings you a psychologically challenging exploration of faith, suffering, and madness in this cult favorite with a brand new 2K scan of the negative. Like I mentioned earlier, it's available right now, and it is limited to only 1,500 copies, and by now that probably has shrunk a little bit because this was announced a little earlier than the making of this video. I've not seen the ninth configuration, but I've heard it's really good. It's really creepy, and it's something that's very underrated, very underappreciated. So yeah, if you want to get on that, I would get on that, much like the Doctor Strange title that they released, and the Watchers 2 and all those other titles, because sometimes those exclusive to only Shout Factory's website are some really great titles, some really obscure titles, and they don't last long. So I would highly suggest, if you want that, if you've never seen it, or if it even piques your interest, to purchase it, because if you don't get it, you don't get it. This is what I talked about once before in one of my other videos, physical media. You have to buy these if you want more, because maybe, you know, they'll make more later on down the road if they sell. So if you really want this, you need to buy it. You need to support it. You need to support physical media. That title sounds really great. It sounds creepy. I love it. And moving on from there, let's go on to a TV box set. We already got the announcement of the $6 Million Man with Lee Majors coming from Shout Factory box set. How about the Bionic Woman? The complete series will be available August 30th, and it is available to pre-order right now. The Bionic Woman, like I said, was a spinoff of the $6 Million Man, and she was just as badass as he was. Always loved the Bionic Woman. Always loved the $6 Million Man. You know, I don't know if it has ever been out there or not, but I would like the $6 Million Man Bionic Woman wedding movie. Was it Where They Got Married? I can't remember if it was Where They Got Married, but I know Sandra Bullock plays like their daughter, and she's got stuff just like them. That was a really fun, cheesy, campy TV movie that I believe came out in the late '80s, early '90s. Maybe I refresh my memory out there. Anybody watching? But that'd be really cool. You know, you get the $6 Million Man Blu-ray collection and the Bionic Woman Blu-ray collection, and then that TV movie that ties it all together. That'd be really cool. Shout Factory, get on that if you haven't, if it's not on Blu-ray yet already. But that's really cool. Bionic Woman, great title, great box set coming. Man, so many great titles coming. Like I said, so many great TV titles as well too that are finally getting some Blu-ray love. That's really cool. And once again, buy it if you want it, because it helps support physical media. And moving on from there, how about a movie that definitely needs to be seen today? And that would be the original 1980s Red Dawn, coming to us from Shout Select with a brand new 4K master. And as you can see here, you will also be able to get, if you order this set, you will get a limited edition 18x24 rolled poster of the original theatrical artwork. You will get the slip cover. You will also get a set that includes 5 hard enamel pins. Each pin measures approximately 1.5 inches high. Set includes backer card, which measures approximately 6 by 5 inches, housed in a custom keepsake box, which measures approximately 7 by 6 inches, art by Matthew Skiff. Like I said, if you've not seen Red Dawn, the original, this is a movie that kind of you should be watching right about now. We're sort of in that time period again, it feels like at times. But yeah, this is the original Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen, all-time 80s classic, all-time just like one of those movies that just sticks with you when you watch it. It just means so much to so many. And you can also get the 4K separate from this box set. And this will also be available around in August, I believe. I don't think I got a full date on that, but it will be available around in August. So if you're looking forward to get that, I'd highly recommend that. It's just a great movie. It's just a classic film. Something that, like I said, you definitely need to watch. So moving on from there, probably the title that everybody clicked on the video, because it's going to probably be the really biggest one in my thumbnail here, but you probably clicked on this video to hear a little bit about this title. So let's go over the Child's Play 1, 2, and 3 4K box set from Scream Factory. These titles will be released on August 16th, and you will be able to get this exclusive bundle right here, in which you will also be able to order each title separate as well too. But within this bundle, you will also be able to get this charred Chucky action figure from NECA Toys, which looks absolutely amazing. They do great details. You will get some Gutter Garbs enamel pins, exclusive slip covers, and some postcards, and just this whole box set looks amazing. So if you're a Child's Play fan, specifically from 1, 2, and 3, which I think are the best films as far as I'm concerned, Bride of Chucky could have been thrown in there. That would have been really cool. But as I was saying though, the Child's Play films are great. That first one is an amazing film by Tom Holland. The second and the third one is just like really cool. It really completes that trilogy, and it's really cool that we're finally getting the first 3 original Child's Play movies on 4K. I mean, we got all the first 5 Halloween movies on 4K, plus they released that big Halloween box set, which I missed out on. I wish I would have got that big Halloween box set, but I did get my Friday the 13th box set, which is amazing. we're only missing one more box set of like the biggest slashers, and that would be in Nightmare on Elm Street. Scream Factory, Shout Factory, I would really like for you guys to be able to do this. Warner Brothers, what is up with holding off on the Nightmare on Elm Street box set? We need that box set. I know it may be hard because I know you guys didn't New Line Cinema and you guys didn't really take care of your negatives and stuff back in the day, but there's got to be something out there where you can get to them and give us some deleted scenes, some new 4K or 2K scans of these films on a box set. That would be amazing. I would love to have a Nightmare on Elm Street to go along with my Halloween set on 4K, my Friday the 13th set on Blu-ray, and my Child's Play 1, 2, and 3 box set, which I do plan on picking up on 4K. So why can't we have that? A Nightmare on Elm Street Blu-ray or a 4K box set? Warner Brothers, release some control there. I mean, you've just been purchased by Discovery. Zavlov, come on, man. Give us a Nightmare on Elm Street. Come on, give us a Nightmare on Elm Street. But if you want, check it out. Scream Factory is releasing this awesome Child's Play box set. And like I said, each one will be released separately. So you can purchase each one if you're not a fan of all three. Or if you just want part one again on 4K. Because I know, the original Scream Factory release of it is a little hard or hit and miss at times to get it. I mean, sometimes it's cheap, sometimes it's not. So there's that. But if you're looking forward to any of these titles, let me know in the comments section down below, and which ones do you want to pass on, because sometimes you guys don't want to pass on, and if I didn't mention any that you guys want to hear about, let me know that in the comments section down below. And like I said, in the description I will have links to Scream, Shout Factory, Arrow Films Video, Severin Films, so you can purchase, pre-order, or buy these titles. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. If I earned your subscription, that would be really awesome. I'm hoping to build something really great here, and I want to bring you guys all along with me. And wherever you guys are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Share the video out so everybody can see it. Support physical media, and Godspeed.